McIntosh ML1 MK2 4-way loudspeaker withstand each review. Vintage style meets cutting-edge sound. The ML1 loudspeaker reborn. The ML1 loudspeaker was the first speaker Macintosh ever made. It was introduced in 1970 with a mid-century modern design style and produced amazing sound quality, with high volume output capability and tremendous bass response, especially when paired with an external equalizer. Countless music enthusiasts chose the ML1 to listen to their cherished music. The original ML1 was discontinued in 1977, though Macintosh has continued to offer high-performance speakers ever since. Now, with a gesture to the speaker's origins, they are bringing back the ML1 as the ML1 loudspeaker MK2. Cutting-edge insight internally. The new ML1 is full of modern performance-first speaker technology. A 4-way speaker. The ML1 uses 5 separate speaker drivers to produce astonishing sound. Woofer. 112 woofer in a sealed enclosure with a polypropylene cone and dust cap with synthetic rubber suspension. Lower midrange. 4 lower midrange drivers in a sealed sub-enclosure, also with polypropylene cones and dust caps with synthetic rubber suspension. Upper midrange. 2 soft dome upper midrange. Tweeter. 3/4 titanium dome tweeter. The same tweeter used in the XR50 and XR100 speakers. Unlike the original ML1, the drivers on the new generation ML1 are positioned symmetrically, so there is not a dedicated left and right speaker, eliminating the possibility of installing the speakers in the wrong orientation and providing a more uniform listening area. Crossover frequency. The upper midrange in the ML1 has low resonance and high power handling capabilities. This allows the crossover point between the lower and upper midranges to avoid the 1 kHz frequency that is critical to producing clear vocals. The crossover frequency of the tweeter reduces vertical lobing of the sound field and allows the ML1 to reproduce the recorded music more faithfully. Deep bass response. To feel the music with its 12 woofer, the ML1 has an incredible bass response down to 27 Hz, which is close to the lowest frequency the human ear can detect. A subwoofer will typically not be needed to achieve deep, punchy bass. You might see some similarly sized speakers with more woofers, but don't be deceived by a higher woofer count, as there is no substitute for woofer size. In fact, the single 12 woofer in the ML1 has the same surface area as 4 6-woofers, and when it comes to the bass frequencies that a woofer produces, the larger the surface area, the better to push all that air. Expansive sound coverage for all listeners. Unlike many speakers that project their best sound over a narrow area in front of the speaker, the ML1 delivers exceptional sound over a wider area at all frequencies, thanks to its 4-way design, carefully selected driver complement and sizes, and its expertly engineered crossover network. This means that everyone in the room can enjoy the full stereo sound stage projected by the ML1, instead of being confined to a limited sweet spot for listening. Better crossover. For better performance, the ML1 uses a custom-built crossover network designed by Macintosh's engineers for performance and durability. Over-specified components ensure high power handling, while solid-state, self-resetting protection devices prevent damage to any of the drivers. The crossover design separates the high and low frequency circuits, and each are available for both by wiring or by amping as desired. Finishing touches. The ML1 is made in the USA and comes with a matching stand that features a vintage die-cast aluminum name badge on the base that matches the badges found on some of Macintosh's amplifiers and integrated amplifiers. The stand has been designed to elevate and position the ML1 loudspeaker for optimum imaging and listening enjoyment. It comes with feet for use on hard floors and spikes for use on carpet. The speaker can also be set directly on the floor if desired, or placed on a sturdy piece of furniture that's free of decorations or items that could vibrate.
Check out the description for more information in latest price.